You are about to hear an open channeling of the Arcturian Council, and we will see what message they have for us today. Sweet human beings are very loved creation and co-creationists. We adore you very much, sweet human beings. We love you for what you have been, what you are, and what you are becoming. We enjoy watching you unfold, for we understand what is going on from a greater perspective than the ones you usually identify with. The one perspective you usually identify with is the limited perspective of your physical body with its accompanying mind processes. These fluctuations of mind trouble you a great deal. They do this for most individuals among you to such a degree that you have termed the state of non-troubled thinking enlightenment or bliss, or many such terms of this caliber. You can choose whatever pointers you wish to point to this state of ecstatic enlightenment, but know that it is not exotic or in any way exclusive. It is the all-inclusive celebration of reality by itself, creation witnessing itself through creation that you are a part of. This is a timeless message, and it is the one that seeps through all your religions. You are a precious container of consciousness, and that consciousness is what gives rise to the precious form of your container. Holy diamond body, beautiful light being. Notice you are much more than the soft tissue riddled with fleeting pains and troubles and digestive worries, compulsions, and distortions. Watch what you eat, but know also that what you eat is a way for you to celebrate how you live, whatever it is, even if it is not of your preferred sustenance or it is not of your preferred substance. Food is the way you relate to time itself. Realize consciousness would not have taken upon it to digest by setting itself in bodies if there was not something deeply sacred about food. This appears in many of your secular cultures, most evident around this time of year with your winter gatherings of family or wider social circles, such as your Christmas gatherings, in which you partake in the consumption of a great many foodstuffs, which may not necessarily be healthy for you in the sense of literal health prescriptions, but it is healthy for you in the sense that you celebrate your incarnation by immersing yourselves in the warming nourishment of the cornucopia of the foodstuff this planet provides. We will remind you to view food much more as a positive element in your life than a problem to overcome or to deal with. Once you align yourself to these higher energies, this state of enlightenment in quotation marks, which is simply remembering your true nature and letting this true nature permit it to flow through your existence. Once you realize this, your relationship to food will become one of gratitude and enjoyment, and you will find that even though you eat unhealthy foods, they will either become repulsive to you very quickly, or you will thoroughly enjoy the great excess in eating this type of food. So we recommend this to you in these dark times where the light from the heavens, at least in on these latitudes, is very much missing. You instead draw your light from the foodstuffs and your environments. Also notice then how these foodstuffs draw people together, because we are all as one physical consciousness related to unfolding ourselves as food. We become food whether we wish to or not for other creatures and animals once we depart. Your attempt to turn yourselves into ash by cremation does only delay or change this process, but realize that the particles released into the air or the heat generated from burning your body, then used to heat other houses, again then becomes a type of sustenance in the natural processes of life. There is no way for physicality to escape the cycle of nutrition, the act of devouring and being devoured, and so we advise you to instead relish this as a miracle of existence. Then we would also leave you with an Arcturian recipe at this point. You do of course realize that our planet's atmosphere is quite different from yours, and so were our foodstuffs when we were still sustaining ourselves on physical nourishment instead of thought forms and light energies. But if you want to construct something similar to it, we would recommend you cooking a lasagna type of dish. However, you would use seaweed type pastas instead of wheat pasta as you know it. So seaweed type pastas, and then you would layer this with the ingredients of aubergine and carrot and tomato mixed in with thyme and citrus grass. You can also add garlic. We did not prefer this vibration much, but we do realize that this is much more in harmony with the human body. We would then suggest you to sprout this with a top layer of beets and add some rhubarb juice to it. However, make sure that you drain some liquid from the vegetables before you put them in the dish. These are simply suggestions to connect with our vibration. A different one is to feel the fluttering hum of silence that rests on the inner side of your eardrums, or to gently massage the point where your jawline separates from your neck, right behind your earlobes. These are places where you can relax and open up to the Arcturian vibration. We hope you have enjoyed some of our perspectives and practical advice on reality this day, beautiful humans. We wish you well and are most willing to guide you more should you ask for our guidance. We are already guiding the species as a whole on the way to this beautiful ascension that is unfolding for you. Enjoy now this sweet humans. We are the ninth dimensional Arcturian Council, signing off for now with love and peace.